अस्सलामुअलैकुम। आज हम पढ़ेंगे कार्डियोवैस्कुलर सिस्टम। ब्लड वेसल्स, एनी वेसल्स दैट कैरीज ब्लड called blood vessels like arteries, veins, capillaries. Arteries and veins, they are coated with three layers: tunica externa, tunica media and tunica interna. First one is tunica externa, the outermost layer, thickest in vein but thin into arteries, helps in protection. The second one is tunica media, middle muscular layer, thickest in artery, thin into the veins. The third one is tunica interna, innermost layer, single layer of squamous epithelium tissue called endothelium, present into capillaries for the gaseous exchange. Difference between arteries and the veins. Arteries carries oxygenated blood, veins carries deoxygenated blood, carry blood away from the heart, carry blood towards from the body. The human of artery is small. The lumen of vein is large. The wall of artery thick. The wall of vein is thin. Artery have more pressure than veins. Veins have less pressure than artery. Artery is deeply present. Veins are superficially present. Heart. Heart is a hollow muscular organ situated in the mediastinum, the space between sternum, vertebra and the lungs. Shape of heart: cone shape, closed fist. Size: 2 cm into 9 cm into 6 cm. Location: mid mediastinum, in between 2 to 6 ribs. Layers of the hearts. There are 3 layers of the hearts: pericardium, the outer one; myocardium, the middle one; endocardium, the inner one. Inner. The first layer is pericardium, the outermost layer. 2 types: fibrous and serous. Fibrous, made up of elastic connective tissue which gives protection. इलास्टिक टिश्यू से बने कनेक्टिव प्रोटेक्शन के लिए हेल्प करते हैं हार्ट को. सीरस. सीरस, डबल मेम्ब्रेन ऑफ हार्ट. सीरस का मतलब क्या होता है? फ्लूइड सिक्रीटिंग मेम्ब्रेन. सेकेंड वन इज मायोकार्डियम, द मिडल लेयर, कंपोज ऑफ कार्डियक मसल. A special muscle present in the heart that helps in pumping, action of heart, conduction of impulse, etc. स्पेशल टाइप का मसल सिर्फ हार्ट में ही प्रेजेंट होता है. सो थर्ड वन इज एंडोकार्डियम, इनर मोस्ट लेयर ऑफ हार्ट, मेड अप ऑफ सिंगल लेयर ऑफ स्क्वेमस एपिथेलियल टिश्यू. Chambers of hearts. There are 4 chambers of hearts: right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle, left ventricle. This one is the superior vena cava and this is inferior vena cava. First chamber, right atrium. It receives deoxygenated blood. The average thickness is 2 to 3 mm. Right atrium. It receives deoxygenated from superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Second one is left atrium. Receive oxygenated blood from the lungs from the 4 chambers pulmonary veins. There are 4 pulmonary veins this one and this one. It receives oxygenated blood. The third one is right ventricle, present below the right atrium, receives oxygenated blood from the right atrium. Average thickness is 2 to 3 mm. Present below the right atrium, this one, and the right ventricle, this one. Receive deoxygenated blood from the right atrium. It receives deoxygenated blood from the right atrium. Fourth one is left ventricle, thickest chamber of heart, present below the left atrium. Receives oxygenated blood from left atrium. Average thickness is 10 to 15 mm. In one push 70 ml blood to the body. It is thickest. Left ventricle is the thickest chamber because it push 100 ml blood in. Because of that, it has to be thickest. It provide a force to the heart to push blood to all over the body. Valves of heart: tricuspid valve, bicuspid valve, pulmonary valve, aortic valve. Tricuspid valve is present between right atrium and right ventricle. This one, right atrium and right ventricle बीच में प्रेजेंट होता है ट्राइकस्पिड वाल्व. बाइकस्पिड वाल्व बिटवीन लेफ्ट एट्रियम एंड लेफ्ट वेंट्रिकल. दिस वाल्व. pulmonary valve at pulmonary artery. This one. Aortic valve at the aorta. This is the aortic valve. Conductive system, self impulse generating. It is a specialized or modified cardiac muscle fiber in the heart. They produce and conduct the electrical impulses through heart. Pumping of heart, AV, SA nodes, this kind of. First one is SA node. Sinoatrial node. It is full form is sinoatrial node. It is also called a natural pacemaker of heart because it produces the electrical impulses 100 times per minute. Located at the wall of right atrium below the entrance of superior vena cava. See this. Wall of right atrium below the enter of superior vena cava. This one is superior vena cava. AV node, atrioventricular node. This is also called a second natural pacemaker, located at the lower side of the anterior septum. See this. This is a AV node, atrioventricular node. Bundle of His, also called AV bundle. It receives the impulses from the AV nodes and transmit to Purkinje fiber located at the septum of heart. Bundle of His. It is present in this side. Purkinje fiber. It conducts the impulse from the apex of the heart to the remainder of the ventricle myocardium. What is internodal fibers? The fibers conduct impulses from the AV node to the SA node, or SA node from the AV node. So, blood circulation. So, we see the definition of blood circulation. So, blood circulation definition is: by the blood circulation, nutrition, respiratory gases and other essential products are transmitted throughout the body by the blood vessels. Because of the blood circulation, the nutrients, respiratory gases, essential products transported throughout the body with the help of blood vessels. So, circulation of blood are mainly three forms: systemic circulation and the pulmonary circulation. There are two forms. In this circulation, blood is circulated from body to the lungs, then return goes to the body. Body deoxygenated blood transported to the lungs, they get oxygenated, then it returns into the body in the form of oxygenated blood. Transport oxygenated blood away from the blood. See this web diagram. Body deoxygenated blood goes to superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, then right atrium. With the help of tricuspid valve, it enters in the right ventricle, then pulmonary trunk, then it goes to the lungs. It gets oxygenated, then it returns back into the pulmonary vein, then left atrium. With the help of tricuspid valve, it goes to right ventricle, then aorta, then throughout the body. Then we see pulmonary circulation. In this circulation, blood is circulated from the heart to the lungs, then the heart. Deoxygenated blood of the heart get oxygenated into the lungs, then returns, come back into the heart, oxygenated blood. Transport deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs. See this? Very easy to understand. See, deoxygenated of heart enters, deoxygenated blood in the heart enters in the right ventricle, then pulmonary trunk, the pulmonary artery, then it goes to lungs, get oxygenated, then it returns back into the pulmonary vein, then left atrium, then it return goes to the heart in the form of oxygenated blood. Cardiac cycle. What is cardiac cycle? One systolic and one diastolic pumping action of heart, one conduction and one relaxation, one heartbeat. Time period is 0.8 seconds total. It is also called a cardiac cycle.